Hey guys, it's Melanie, and today I have another Swan Creek candle review to share with you, and this one is of birthday cake. So I started burning this candle a couple of days ago now, and it started out having some pretty major problems, and I thought I was gonna have to give you guys a really bad review, but I managed to fix the issue that it was having. So when I lit this, I did trim the wick on this one ever so slightly because it was oddly long, much longer than any of the other wicks on the candles that I had gotten in my order. And that may have been a mistake because it started to tunnel in a way that I've honestly not seen a candle tunnel in a very long time. And that is that there was a hole that formed in the wax about the size of a quarter, and it would not pull out any further than that hole, but the wax was really soft around there, but it wasn't melting. And the wick started just getting shorter and shorter and it was barely staying lit. And I'm not sure exactly why that happened. Maybe you're not supposed to trim the wicks at all. Maybe that was my mistake there, but it was really long compared to the other ones. So what I did is I went ahead and blew the candle out, and I dug out all of the really soft wax that was around that little quarter-sized hole, and I put that into a warmer. It was my hot plate warmer, and I just melted that on there. It was a decent amount of wax, I will say. I kind of felt like I was wasting it, but I was getting some use out of it by melting it. So once I did that, I went ahead and foiled it because there were some areas that were a little bit hard and I was not actually able to like dig that wax out. So I foiled it, went ahead and left the wick long at that point, and eventually it corrected itself. So now you are seeing that there is a pretty even wax pool across the entire top of the candle there. This is my third day burn with this candle, and each time that I have burned it, it was at least a 4 or 5 hour burn. So I am finding that these soy candles, as has been my experience with other soy candles, burn much longer than I think even paraffin and any of the other vegetable blend waxes that I've burned in the past. So I really like that about soy. I'm also finding it to be a pretty clean burn, meaning I'm not finding much sooting here, and the wax definitely seems, when it pools evenly, it really does not leave like a ton of residue on the side of the glass. There's a little bit, but not much. So let's talk about the fragrance here. So I was really excited about this one because I thought it might be a dupe for my beloved cake scent from Light My Soy. And it kind of is in a way, but also not. I feel like there is a solid vanilla note that the two share, but what's different about this birthday cake one is for some reason there is a crazy heavy butter note in this, and that sounds weird, but I smell just a ton of straight up like butter, like creamy, like whipped butter. It's the strangest thing. And then I also get that like base note of like a cake, like a white or yellow cake, like a birthday cake, just what the candle is named. I really get a strong sense of that as well in this when I'm burning it. I have to say that I don't love it as much as I thought I might, because that butter is a little bit of a turnoff for me. However, there are some people that may totally love this. If you happen to like those buttery notes in candles, then this is one to certainly pick up. It's not crazy sweet. I would say it's probably the least like sweet vanilla candle that I've ever smelled. but I don't know. It's hard for me to like talk about this one because I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. I like it. I don't think I'll be repurchasing it, but I'm certainly going to enjoy burning the rest of it. It's not one that I'm going to put into like a giveaway pile or anything for friends and family. I will definitely continue to burn this one. I just don't think it's one that I would ever purchase multiples of. So can I recommend it? Yes. I certainly hope yours doesn't have that pooling out problem that mine did at first, because I honestly thought the candle was ruined and I was going to have to put it in my candle crock to finish it, because it really like it had tunneled that far down and I wasn't really paying attention to it. And it was like a couple hours later, so it was like a solid tunnel that had started to form there. But as you can see, it did correct itself. In terms of the strength of the candle, it's a solid 7. It's decently strong. In terms of the throw, I would put it at just about a 7 as well, honestly. Maybe slightly less, maybe like a 6.5. I can definitely smell this in my kitchen and my dining room, and it does start to sort of waft into the living room area. But it is certainly one of those fragrances that I think is better suited to one specific room in your house. And I would say because of the buttery notes in it, maybe it's a better like kitchen and dining room candle than it would be maybe like a bedroom candle. So I would give it 1 thumb up, not 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up. I think it's worth a try if you do like buttery scented candles. It's not deterring me from buying any more Swan Creek candles. I have a list going for my next order, which I'm trying to refrain from ordering any more of the Swan Creek until I get through at least 2 or 3 of the ones that I have right now. And then I'll place another order. So I do have an active list going for my next go around. And I think it's great company overall. I really have been enjoying the candles. By the way, I went ahead and plopped the lid right next to the candle there. So those are the lids that come with the homespun candles. And I'll try to zoom in here, sorry. So you can see it does say Swan Creek Candle Company there. And there you go. All right, hopefully this was helpful for you. Please leave me any questions down below, and I'll see you guys with another Swan Creek candle review probably next weekend. I do still have, I think, 2 more candles to burn and review for you, so that'll be coming your way soon. Thanks a lot, and take care. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.